Okay, today we are here with Mr. Carl, the radio presenter in this radio station, and we are going to have a lot of fun and we are going to discuss a lot of ideas. So, Mr. Carl, do you love what you do?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, tell us, were you born in a Christian family?
Yes, I was born and raised in a Christian family. Went to Sunday school like any normal child, and I finished primary school, and then went into the world thoroughly or seriously. And then later on, Christ found me, and then back to salvation. Yeah.
Okay, take us back to that moment, the very beginning where you start this work in this radio station. So, what was that moment you realized this is it? I'm meant to be a radio station serving God. What is that moment, and how was it?
Okay, so nowadays I see it's God's plan to be on radio. It was not one of my wish or plans. Because after I failed my Form 4, and I went to do some farming work, and I enjoyed this one, and they offered me opportunities to go to university to study education, and I didn't want, because I wanted to just do medicine and then join the army. That was my plan, or either plan B was to be a lawyer, but then I didn't get the card for university to do these things. So after 1 year working in the farms, my parents decided, you go to radio and do this, and then it takes me back, because when I was in high school or even in primary, I used to participate in poetry, and my father had like a makeshift radio in the village, and then this is what he saw, and he decided, you have to do. So I went to college, studied for 1 year, and then I was chased away.
Why?
Yeah, because of character and other things, also because I didn't know Christ back then.
The same thing that made you fail your Form 4.
Yes. Yeah. But then immediately I got born again was through a radio station, and I knew that this is where God wants me to serve, because this is the place that I went and found a job, or I went to apply for a job, and then since then I think I've been there.
Okay.
Several times I've planned even to quit radio. Even when I came to Kakuma, we opened this radio in 2019 in April. So I was here during that time in April, trained. There were people from refugees, like 6 of them, trained them. After finishing training, I decided I'm going to Nairobi. But miraculously, God removed me from Nairobi to Kakuma by fire, by force. It was not any of my wish, but things did not work completely in Nairobi with my friends, with my family, everyone and everything. And then I was put in a flight that was supposed to go to Dodua, but then the flight came directly to Kakuma, and then I knew that I have to be here. And I've been on radio since.
Okay, after you failed your Form 4, your family realized that they're going to put you into the radio station?
No, they tried me with several options. I refused, and I told them there is no need for me going to college. I just want to do farming.
Okay, what made them realize that radio station could be the best choice for you? Was it your voice, or?
Yeah, I think
because I see a lot of journalists are really presenters, they have deep voice, which is really good. Like
I think the voice, and also they remember that I used to participate in music festivals, so they tagged along these things. Yeah.
So you talk about quitting radio station, which made you like you don't want to do it anymore. So can you vividly describe to us what was that moment? Because a lot of time radio feel unseen. So sometimes you feel like no one is listening outside there. So you're just talking. You're not even sure about the number of the people that are listening to you. So what is that moment that made you, radio in this place is not for me, let me just quit?
So let me share a story that happened sometimes in August or September this year. I saw a documentary on an investigative piece that was aired on another national TV, and it was about a certain apostle, and it was really negative, because everything about this apostle was about conning or stealing from people, and everything negative about it. But you know, the worst thing about it is how this apostle got to get on TV or radio was through me. And then so I was feeling like it is me who gave him the platform to start doing the things that he's doing. doing that is causing problems out there. And I was like, God, I regret this. This is not what I really want to do. And even several times I wrote letters to my boss and they refused. I told my friends and I started looking for work even elsewhere. I got opportunities. But then one time when I was like completely done and I was in studio, I got a text from some woman in Lokitang, and she texted that she got born again through the program that I was doing. And she's a widow, and the only encouragement she gets where to hear the word. And I was like, okay, I continue to do this. And every day I have names of people that have gotten born again. There are adult people who have family and they are really serious about this, and then it's really always encouraging to continue doing what I'm doing every day. Because I know that there is one person that I'm supposed to reach out to the gospel.
Okay, how has working in a radio station changed you personally, your characters, your faith, even when the mic is off?
So if you're working on a radio station, you might think that you're working behind the scenes because you're in studio just with the mic. But one strange thing, if I walk with you to town, there are like 100 people who will stop me on the way and greet me.
They know you.
They know me, but I've never seen them. They don't know me, but there is apparently a way that they discover someone. You greet someone and they're like, this voice I know from somewhere. So I am a light to someone out there or representing Christ. And so I have to make sure that every time, everything that I post on social media, everything that I speak even with friends, or how I treat people, or even how children come and I speak to them, because they go back and say things about me. And I really have to be working on the light. The other thing is, I've gone to school, gotten a degree for radio and all the other things. But you know, the people that listen to radio, these are CEOs, these are directors, these are professors, these are people with PhD, masters. Some have even masters in theology and all these things. They have studied more than me. So I have to also make sure that I know the right thing. And also say the right thing. Because for them, they are not listening to get information, they are listening as a marking scheme. To make sure that I'm saying the right thing. So sometimes I say things about even the weather and I'm like, I've just said about the weather and so.
That's none of your business.
And then the small boys, you've met them, Moses Baraka and even the Frida and others, they come and they are like, you told us in the morning there'll be rain. Now it has rained and thank you so much. Oh, thanks for reminding us to carry water to go to school. So the little things that you say really impacts the life of someone. There is our security guard that works at night. One morning we were doing Bible trivia, and I told people it's really good to have Bibles. You know what he did? He came in the evening at night with a very new Bible, and he's like, pray for this Bible. I want to start reading the Bible with my wife. And I was like, why? He's like, you told us in the morning on radio. So people follow what you do, and you have to always know what you are saying. And also be in their mood or in their feeling, and always be prepared.
Okay, you're doing a great job. For the young journalists out there or radio presenters, people that are dreaming, could they have a special voice just like yours, or any voice is just good for radio station?
No, in the past radio was voice, but now radio is, you have to be intellectual, sharp. Voice adds a part, but what I've learned, so I have records of since when I started doing radio. And if you listen to me when I started doing radio and now, it's very different.
That's how it is.
So you can train your voice by eating right, learning how to train your voice, what you eat, and how you stay and take care good of yourself. Because you also have to think, how many years do you want to continue working? Then you have to do the right things. So voice is nothing. But yes, so you can learn how to do pronunciation, how to express yourself, how to do the voicing and everything. This you can learn. But content, this has to come naturally from you, and learn, research and prepare. Because yes, it's just speaking, but what are you speaking? It has to really impact someone's life.
Okay, you talk about training your voice, you have to eat well. So if I'm having that dream of wanting to be a radio as a radio presenter, and I really want to, train my voice. So are there some special food I need to eat?
No, you need to cut on salt, you need to cut on sugar, you need to cut on cooking oil, the oily foods and all these things, because they affect your throat, and this is where voice comes. You also have to exercise, because you are breathing and you don't need to like talk and then you're like panting. No, so you have to also exercise kidogo here and there. When you are drinking cold water and warm water, you also have to know if you are eating like things like groundnuts. When are you eating groundnuts? When are you not supposed to eat groundnuts? Because it really affects your voice.
That's too much of it affects the voice.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. If there's we have come to an end, and this is going to be the last question. If there is a young person listening out there who have this feeling of being called into the ministry of a radio station and wanting me to be a radio presenter, and feel like also radio sometimes feel unseen, and radio also is especially church radios are not too influential, and you cannot easily get famous or all this kind of stuff. So from your journey, what can you tell them?
It's how someone thinks and how someone packages themselves. So through some of the famous people that I know today started in Christian media. From 2010 to 2015, I could not walk in the streets of Nairobi or go to any supermarket or any shop during the day. I would wait until 10 p.m. because people already knew me.
Are you scared of being famous?
No, it gave me a platform and I enjoyed this platform, but it's very expensive to be famous. This you should know.
Yeah.
So you have to prepare to be famous. So radio, it doesn't matter whether it's Christian radio or any radio is radio.
Yeah.
How you package yourself, and you can make money whether you're in Christian media or whether you're in there. They don't tell you how to make money, but you have to be really sharp and creative in how you do it. Then you learn. You learn. From your salary, you cannot make enough money, but from doing radio and having the right content, then you attract clients or business, and or it's like marketing and all those things. Then you can live a very good life and do your other things. And It's life in radio. It doesn't matter whether it's Christian or not Christian, but there's even much more good life in Christian media, because you have life and life in abundance, also sharing the good news.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a good message. The line message is there's a live radio. It doesn't matter which radio station you're using, whether church radio or not, it doesn't matter. There's live radio. Okay, Mr. Carl, thank you.
Thank you so much.
This is the Empire of Achievers podcast. So the fact that you believe in Jesus Christ and you're now doing the ministry of Jesus Christ, you have achieved something. And you're also an achiever. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Be blessed.
Yeah. Thank you.